shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris is out on the Goldwing today. Such a beautiful day for a ride. Beautiful. It is nice out. I'm showing somewhere around 82 degrees on the LCD, somewhere around 79 on the air temp. I'm sure it will level off. So today is a beautiful day for a ride. Today I'm going to be returning some phone calls. Some of you have been reaching out to me and haven't had the opportunity to talk to you. So today in this video, I'm going to be reaching out to some of you guys that called and left messages. Maybe playing back some of your voicemails and giving you guys a return phone call. So today I'm out here wearing my Sena 50. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I've been getting a lot of questions on social media. Which one do I like, my Cardo or my Sena? Which one I think is better? I'll be doing a later video getting into the comparison, talking about which one I think is better, which one I like better. This video is not going to be about whether I like the Cardo or the Sena, but I'm going to be returning a few calls. I'm going to play back a couple of the voicemails, and then we'll get into calling you guys, giving you guys a return phone call. So stand by, and we're going to play some voicemails.
Hi, Chris. This is George in Atlanta. I got a question on that. I was looking at one of your blogs here, and you had a Karaoke hitch, and you switched to Rifco. My question is on the Karaoke, the trailer you was pulling, did it have a straight axle, or did the trailer you was pulling, did it have the one with the shocks on it? I'm thinking that maybe the cause of why that Karaoke hitch cracked, because you had a straight axle trailer on it. But I'm just trying to do some research on it. But I'm thinking I'm going with the Rifco stainless you got, the aluminum, because it's a lot of weight. It doesn't weigh as much. But anyway, give me back and let me know. All right, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey, this is Caliente.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
I'm live on the Goldwing.
I heard that.
Anything you say can be used in a Caliente video. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, nothing, same old thing.
Hey, I was listening to your voicemail, and you had left a message about the Karaoke hitch and the Rifco hitch, and you had some comments or concerns about that. What's going on?
Well, my concern was I'm in quality, right? So my concern is on the Karaoke hitch. The trailer you was pulling, was that trailer have shocks on it?
The trailer,
the first one
it had what you call torsion suspension.
Okay, but no shocks.
No, it had torsion suspension.
Okay, I was thinking maybe that has to do with why I was cracking. That first hitch was cracking. That's what I was asking.
Okay. So you think?
Because
Go ahead.
Yeah, because it has. Well, I mean, I'm talking about the shock on that bracket at the end of it.
You're talking about you go ahead, say that again. You're talking about the shocks on the end of a bracket.
Well, yeah, because what I'm saying is, by not having shocks on it, you're putting a lot of stress on the hitch itself, and that was putting weight on the because you, like you said, on the Rifco hitch, you got 60 pounds of torque right there. That's that weight. I mean, total weight on it.
The tongue weight?
The tongue weight, right.
Yeah, so you think that because the Ion trailer doesn't have shock suspension, that's what caused the Karaoke hitch to snap.
That's what I'm suspecting. Yeah.
I don't think so, because you got a lot of trailers out there that have torsion suspension.
Okay.
You got, now I'm pulling my Can-Am 622. It has independent coil-over spring suspension.
Right.
Or shock suspension.
Right. And it's got that torsion bar too. It's got both. It has both the torsion bar and the coil-over springs.
I'm not sure about that. I know it has the coil-over spring. Usually they have one or the other. They don't generally have both.
Okay.
But I could be incorrect. I never really paid.
Yeah. So looking at mine, I got 622 trailer too as well.
Okay.
But looking at mine, I'm looking at where the shops are mounted on that, and that looks to me it looks like torsion.
Yeah, the torsion generally will have the part that turns.
Right.
But the suspension that's on the 622 is definitely a coil-over spring.
Right.
I believe that the metal that Karaoke used on that hitch, I don't think they used the best metal.
And that, it does look thin.
Yeah, I don't think they used it. I mean, they didn't use a heavy gauge steel. They used a light metal. I believe it was a Karaoke, and it just was poorly constructed. And I could be incorrect. I'm not an expert, but I just feel like the Karaoke hitch was poorly constructed. I'm not saying all of them are. I'm saying I feel like the one that I had was poorly constructed, and the mounting points on there was not very good mounting points because it attached to the subframe and not the actual frame. The Rifco attaches to the frame. So I don't know. I never really gave it a whole lot of thought, but I just believe it came down to the construction of the Karaoke hitch and the mounting points, in my opinion.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not metal expert either, but like I said, I mean, I was just looking at it. That's all.
Right. Hey, where are you located?
Located in Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay. Okay. And you say you got a 622?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your biker name?
Oh, I was using right now. I'm torn between a couple of names, but I'm not really.
Okay.
Not really. I'm kind of waiting around on that one.
Okay. What's your name? What's your first name?
George.
George. Okay, George. Yeah. Okay. How long you been watching my videos?
About this around I think last year sometime.
Okay. What year is your Goldwing? Or what year?
08.
You got an 08 Goldwing?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to be going to that new Goldwing?
Right now, this is my first Goldwing, and I'm kind of happy with what I'm riding now,
okay.
And it's doing me. I like the new one. I like it because it's lighter. I like it because it's got a lot of features on it. It's got a lot of things on it that I like about it. But right now, I'm okay with this one.
Okay. How much you weigh?
How much I weigh?
Yeah. How tall are you? How much you weigh?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". Okay.
Yeah. 190.
Okay. So yeah, we're in that same weight class.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Sounds good, but like I said, with that hitch, man, I just decided to go with that Rifco. I just think it was better constructed. I think the mounting points are better. That's just my opinion.
And I like the Rifco too because it is lighter, and I like because I saw what you put on your bike, right. and then that's a good video, by the way, very good video.
Now, which hitch do you have on your Goldwing?
I don't have either right now. I'm torn between the two. So right now
okay.
I'm leaning toward the Rifco because of the video you put out,
Okay.
And looking at that, I like how you mounted that up. I like the way it's mounted.
Right. Okay. So you got an 08. You don't have a hitch yet, but you got the 622 trailer, so you was trying to decide on which one to get.
Right, exactly.
In my personal opinion, I would go with the Rifco. And let me tell you why. I think it's better constructed. It attaches to the frame and not the subframe. And overall, I think it's constructed better. The material is better. I think the Rifco uses some type of billet aluminum, and I may be incorrect, but I think it's billet aluminum, where the Karaoke used kind of like a light type. I'm not sure if it's iron or steel, but it's the material is not as good. The mounting point is not as good. And now with the Karaoke, it's easier to mount. It's easier to put on the bike because you're attaching it to the subframe. You know, you got a couple of points on there where it attaches to the back of the bike, and that's not the actual frame. The Rifco is going to be harder to put on because you have to attach it to the frame.
Right.
So you're going to have to work it. You're going to have to drop those mufflers. You're going to have to move some wires out the way. You're going to have to. It's going to be a harder installation.
Yeah, go ahead.
But by it being a harder installation, that's because you're attaching it to the frame. It's just going to be a better. So just because it's easier to put in, it's probably why the Rifco is better, because the Rifco is harder to put in. So to make a long story short, without getting into all the technical aspects of it, in my personal opinion, I think that the Rifco is better. I think the Karaoke is easier to put on because it doesn't attach to the frame, it attaches to the subframe, but I think the Rifco is better. The metal is better. The attaching points is better. So I would say go with the Rifco.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning toward anyway. It's a little more work, but you know, anything that requires work is good.
What's the price now on the two? What's the difference in price? Can you remember the difference in price?
About $48.
So the Rifco $48 higher?
No, the Karaoke is $48 higher.
Oh well, yeah, go with the Rifco.
Yeah.
Just not even on the price, just on the quality of the material and the way it's constructed on the bike. You know, the way it constructs to the bike. So I would go with the Rifco. I would think the Rifco would cost more. At the time I did mine, the Rifco was more, but you know, things change.
Well, you're right.
So I'm out here on the Goldwing as we speak, out here on 40 eastbound.
Okay. Well, you guys be safe out there.
Hey, let me ask you, George, how does this Sena? I'm talking to you via the Sena 50. How does it sound to you on your end?
Sound like I'm next to you.
Oh, okay.
Like face to face.
Okay. Now, do you have a wireless headset?
No, not yet. I don't have a wireless headset. I'm just I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't got that far yet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be doing some later vids talking about which one I prefer, the Cardo or the Sena. So right now I've been testing out the Sena here lately. I've been using Cardo for a while, and I'm going to be doing some later videos telling you guys what I think about owning both of them.
Well, the videos are good because they at least they put things. You know, it's like a consumer report.
Right. But I would tell you this, George. I'm not a slave to one headset brand. I'm not a slave to Sena. I'm not a slave to Cardo.
I understand that.
So, you know,
and that's what I like about the way you put things out there. You're not endorsing either one of them. You just put it out there.
Yeah, I'm not. I put it out there, and it's up to the consumer to decide. If one is better, I'll say it's better. If one is not, I'll tell you it's not.
Well, the same thing. Consumer report. That's what they used to do. Just put it out there and say, hey, here it is.
That's right.
Well, yeah, but
go ahead.
But thanks for getting back with me. I appreciate it. Now I know what this. That's what I was leaning toward anyway. But now I know what to go for.
Okay. Yeah. Well, okay, George. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully my phone call helped you out.
Well, I think it did.
Okay. All right, George. Stay in
Hey,
touch.
you safe out there.
All right, then. Thank you, George. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was George. George called in from Atlanta. Like I said, lots of times I may not be able to answer my phone. But if you guys try to reach out to me, I will make an attempt to call you back. So be sure to leave a voicemail if I don't answer your call. So I'm out here on the Goldwing right now, heading over to CycleGear. I'm going to pick up a headset over at CycleGear. Try to support the local businesses. You know, I hear a lot of people say, well, I'm not gonna buy another headset. I'm not gonna chase the Bluetooth. You know, one thing about these Bluetooth devices, they're gonna always come out with new technology. You know, Cardo is subject to come out with a new headset. Sena is subject to come out with a 60 series. Who knows? But technology is always moving, and as they say, you can move with the technology or you can get left behind. You know, just like one day down the road, I may have to make a decision on upgrading my Goldwing, you know, at some point. So technology is always moving. They're going to always come out with better items to improve things. So you have to just make a decision. So we're going to keep it moving. Just playing some of your voicemail and returning your phone call if you tried to reach out to me at 901-468-9032. If you tried to call and I didn't answer, just be sure to leave a voicemail and I will try to get back with you as soon as I possibly can. As soon as I possibly can. So we're going to ease on over here to CycleGear. We're going to be meeting up with War Wagon and Funny Girl. They came up from the Magnolia State. I'm going to ride back down to the Magnolia State with them. And I'm going to be connecting my Sena 50 to the Cardo. We're going to be connecting the Sena 50 to the Cardo, and we're going to see how the communication is going to be sounding when I connect the Sena to the Cardo. Cross-brand pairing. Cross-brand pairing. So we almost at the CycleGear. I'm going to play another voice message, and we'll try to return your call as soon as possible.
Hey, yo, Chris Caliente. It's Cody. Up in Chi-Town. I'm out on my Goldwings. Give me a call, Doc. 708.
Chris, I hope everything's well with you, my brother. Quick question. You give me a call back. Want to know if you can find some fog lights and the brackets for a 2007 Goldwing. If you might know anybody, I have a friend of mine that's looking for a set. So I got to give you a call since you're a part of that Goldwing Nation.
Hey, Mr. Caliente, this is Todd Hendricks calling from northern Idaho. I got my Caliente Goldwing Riders long sleeve black, super high quality, large shirt today, accompanied by Caliente Goldwing Riders custom flag that you can't just go to Amazon and buy. So my gratitude and gratefulness is endless. I appreciate it very much. High quality shirt. Not too surprising coming from Chris Caliente. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your everything you've done. You're a great man. Appreciate it. God bless. Take care now.